What's up guys, Jeff here. Have a fun video for you today. Hopefully it'll also make you think, and that is how to not go crazy on social media. We are more connected than ever. We're more depressed than ever, though. We're more anxious than ever. And it's clearly because we are so on our phones. We're so connected. There's so much information and it's an information overload world. So here's a couple tips how to stay sane. First tip, have guidelines. We actually have this in our family and I kind of keep it on my notes app. You might have even seen me post it on Instagram before, and it's called our the Bethke Tech Manifesto. Because here's the truth, there is people with trillions of dollars at stake who their only job and mission is to get you to look more, swipe more, touch more, right? And so if there's people that's their entire mission and there's trillions of dollars behind that, then unless you have like a resisting manifesto, a resisting mission in some sense, and kind of like a filter, you'll lose. It's just, you'll lose right out the gate. It's simple as that. So have guidelines. They don't need to be crazy. They don't need to be, super legalistic. They just need to be intentional. So like for us, quick ones. No phones are allowed in our bedrooms, right? Phones, fake blue light affects sleep way too much. Data has shown that. It also affects a marriage and how we're intimate and talk and hang out, and it prevents conversation, and there's a wall between us and we look at our phones instead of talk to each other. So no phones in the bedroom, no TVs in the bedroom. We turn our phones off one full day a week for our family Shabbat, family Sabbath. We've done a vlog on that. You can go watch it. We leave the phone in the car on date nights or when we go to friends' birthday parties or whenever, because we want to focus on what's in front of us, and I'll get to another number on that. We have a bunch more guidelines, right? And there's another one is shape space, right? Don't shape your house or your apartment or your dorm room around technology. Don't make that the center point or the focal point. Shape creativity, right? So another way to think about it is creation versus consumption. So we either can create or we can consume. Now, both of those are fine, but I think create gives us more meaning, gives us more life, it invigorates us more and gives us more joy. So shape your space around creation, right? A TV in the center of the house is a lot different than a piano in the center of the house. One you create with, one you consume with. Number two, see information like you see food, right? So we are in an information age where there's actually been stats that have proven and shown that the amount of information that's just even in this world is rapidly growing and doubling and going in an exponential hockey stick way where it's overload. It's overload. So you have to resist the information or see it just like you see food, right? How do you see food? There's good calories, there's bad calories, right? Sugar tastes good, but it kills you, right? Having a good, well-balanced, wholesome diet is good. You only eat a certain amount per day. You don't overeat. You don't gorge yourself. You don't binge yourself. All these different rules with food. Exact same with information, right? Like there's calories that can kill you. There's sugar that can kill you. There's things that maybe don't taste as good, but they're better for you, whether that's, a long form journalistic piece versus a clickbait title, etc. So use kind of these same frameworks for food and how you stay healthy in your body with food with information. Really helpful. Third tip, realize it's not actually real life. Now, of course, there can be fun interactions on there and good interactions on there, but at the end of the day, it's not real life. Like, imagine how weird it is sometimes that we are clicking and swiping and commenting on social media on like a little glass screen, and then that shoots up in the air into satellites, goes all over the world, etc. That's a gift and it's a blessing, but just put it in perspective. That one helps me, is just it's not real life. Real life is flesh, sitting at a table, face to face, emotions, where you can read their body language. I think it's, 70% of communication is nonverbal. So you can't even see that online. So think about how that thins out a lot of communication. All right, number 4 is similar to number 3, and that is realize when you're saying yes to something, you're saying no to something. There's no such thing as saying yes to something and it not affecting something else. What do I mean by that? When you're saying yes to being on your phone, that means you actually are saying no to the person sitting next to you. You might not feel like it, but like when you're sitting in a room with a friend and you're both on your phones, which is fine, there's moments for that, then you're saying no to that person. I want to say yes to this world and I'm going to say no to this world. So always ask yourself, do I want that trade-off, right? Do I want to actually minimize the relationships around me or the creativity in front of me or the projects on my to-do list or the craft I'm trying to hone and give that a no, so that I can just say yes to the next article, the newest update post, the newest tweet. And lastly, enjoy the good. There is blessing on the internet as a supplement. It shouldn't be your entire community. You should have real life friendships, real life community, real life mentors, real life interactions, but it can supplement as a blessing. There's great community. You can find your tribe. You can find people who are like you. You can find encouragement. You can find answers. I know for me, audiobooks, engaging with tutorials, all those different things. Those are amazing and enrich my life. So enjoy the good. So I hope these 5 tips were helpful. Love you guys. Have a good rest of the day. Oh, and real quick, actually pop in the comments. Let me know maybe a tip for you that you found helpful that's kind of giving you a good emotion. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I want to give a huge shout out to this week's sponsor, and that is Audible. You guys know I love Audible. I listen to books all the time with them. They sync across all devices, and they want to hook you guys up. They want to give you a free 30-day trial with a free audiobook of your choice if you go to audible.com/Jeff. So if you're an Amazon Prime member, they have an epic offer where for the first 3 months, they will only charge you $4.95 instead of the usual 15 or so. So check them out, guys. They're incredible. This month, I am recommending the Tech Wise Family. If you enjoyed this video, some of those principles came from that book. It completely encouraged us, and it has 10 rules on how to have a proper and healthy relationship with technology. Also, another way to get this special offer is to text Jeff to 500 500. So guys, I love Audible. They're incredible. Make sure to check them out. You can get a free audiobook of your choice with the free 30-day trial. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, there's that special offer I mentioned as well. So link down in the description. Love you guys. Talk to you later.